So this is the shop. At least this is the beginning part of it right here, the outside. I use this trailer. It's 6 foot by 10 foot trailer. Haul in 4 by 8 foot sheets of metal. Burn them. And then the scrap pieces come on out here, and I leave them here until I've decided what I'm going to do. And after I'm totally done with them, which means it's just pockmarked with a bunch of holes with pieces of projects, then I go and haul them off to the recycler. So this is the first thing I ever made. It's a little tractor, and I was overjoyed, and that's just the way it is. So let's go into the shop. Coming through the people door. So I got a workbench here with a bunch of tools, mostly woodworking, a bunch of supplies there, bunch of wood, scraps of stuff that I've picked up over the years. There's the welder, wire feed, more scraps in there. So for the metal portion, here's my welding table. As you can see, I've burnt a few holes in there, and used the sander here to trim down pieces, and then I got more pieces down here. And I've got my metal rack here. So I've got the 20, the 10 gauge, the 12 gauge, and the 16 gauge, which is basically right here. So I've taken 4 by 8 foot sheets, come down to 4 by 4, and just stick them up there. So here's where the plasma cutting machine, CNC machine, I do not have the computer hooked up to it, but you can see I run Torchmate and a Hypertherm 45. So it does, for what I need, really good. Got the cutting machine right here. It's a 4 foot by 4 foot table. And then I've got my long pieces down here. And then around the screen here, I have 2 air compressors. I've got one hooked up to the other. And that way I've got a little bit more size available. Both of these are 25 gallons, and then I've got enough air here to last the projects and come around, and we've got more scraps back here. And here's the table saw. Good old Craftsman, 10 inch. Does what I need it to do. And it's a belt drive. That way if I bind up any wood, then it will stop on me. It's not going to kick the wood back and hit me in the head. Got a couple sawhorses here that I've been scrapping together from scrap metal. So I've got my old little lathe over here. I think, what was it? It says Companion on here. It's a Craftsman as well. I've got my big old hunkin' bowl lathe that's just been sitting here wanting for me to get it going. And then I've got a 12 inch planer here to cut back the old lumber. Yeah, what else do I got here? A bench grinder for metal. Good old jigsaw here for what I need. Big old vise from the old family farm. Got another vise from a good friend of mine, his family farm too. And I got a bunch of tools all over the place. So as you can see, I just got a menagerie of all sorts of stuff here. So